Yeah.
Back with Tim Getch, talking a little about the changes that COMC has done here recently.
The reception here has been very positive. In fact, we've had very few people complaining about any of the changes that we made, and many people have actually pointed out some things that are positive. Some of the collectors, the buyers on the site, have commented that with the little increase we made to the processing fees, that it might encourage more interesting rare cards instead of so many cheaper common cards. So when they're looking at all the new stuff that's constantly going on to COMC, they're hoping that it's more selective and more enticing. But in general, people understand. I mean, it's been 5 years since we made a fee increase, and it's something that's required for us to continue to offer very high quality service. There's things that we would like to do better, more efficiently, faster, and by charging a little bit more, we're able to make sure that we can provide, for example, we have a current year service that's half the time, but it's the same price. So all the new products for the same price as stuff that's 10 years old, we'll put it on the site in half the time.
And talk a little about just maybe some things that are in the works here pretty soon for you guys.
Yeah, we have actually, we were hoping to roll out some features here at the National. Decided we're going to hold off and test them a little bit more, but over the next several months we're going to be making the site mobile friendly. So when people are browsing it on their phones, it will be responsive and sized appropriately, so you don't have to zoom in as much. And then another pretty major thing that we've talked to a lot of people about, we don't know exactly how it's going to shape up, but we're trying to make the fees more compelling for high-end cards. We're looking at several different adjustments to our fee structure so that when people consign, say, $200,000, $300,000, $1,000 card, they're not put off by some of the ways that our fees are charged, especially with the eBay fees on top of the COMC cash out. So we're looking at some different models there, and we're hoping to have that rolled out by the end of the year. Maybe it'll be like a January 1st kind of a thing. But that's still up in the air. We've talked to a lot of people about it. I think that's going to be the biggest change that people will notice in the near future.
And in terms of submissions, still on the upswing, I would guess. It sounds like you guys are always hiring to get through all this stuff.
Yeah, and that's another reason we had to increase the fees is we weren't able to hire fast enough to keep up with everything, and our backlog was just getting bigger and bigger. So being able to pay people a little bit more, attract more talent to come to COMC, we can stay on top of the workload that's coming in. Here at the National, we haven't seen any slowdown in the submissions. We don't run any specials here other than just shipping the cards back for people, and there's no hesitation. We're getting loaded up with new stuff. Yeah.
Okay, very good.